going deep, getting real, and expanding into our potentials. That's what's on offer this weekend. I want to kick this conversation off. I will dive into the astrology and give you everything I got for the next 3 days because it's really a fucking awesome setup. But here's what I want to say about this right up front is it's a time to be radically honest with yourself. Because we got some really amazing grace coming at us on Saturday. But it's a time to let that grace support you in your newer, truer version of self. The self that has no limits. The self that has no glass ceiling. The self that is way outside of her comfort zone. Because there's something bigger, better, more beautiful that she's stepping into. So it can be uncomfortable. Yeah, it's benevolent. Yeah, it's auspicious. Yeah, it's destined. Yeah, it's Jupiter. It's Venus. It's Uranus, like the great awakeners, right? The just like beautiful goodness, pleasure, joy, all of the things. But we got Mars on the North Node this weekend. So Mars on the North Node, he's pushing you into your potentials. He is pushing you into deeper truths, higher potentials. Like, no more playing small. No more denying the gifts that you have. That's part of what this weekend is about too. Also, Friday, we kick off with Pluto square to Mercury. Mercury's messenger of the gods. So this is what this looks like. The messenger of the gods, who's a psychopomp, right? He can translate wisdom into your mind. He brings intuition, insights, guidance, right? He's taking a journey into your underworld on Friday. He's taking a journey to visit Hades in your underworld. So he's going to Hades, Pluto, and he's saying like, hey man, what's in store for this woman? What's she not seeing? What's she not stepping into? What's she not reclaiming? What has she oppressed, repressed, suppressed, and hidden? That is time for her to see, to own, to embody, to embrace, to make part of her conscious self. That's what's happening on Friday. Gift. This is a gift. It's beautiful. It can be a little tricky though. It can be a little tricky, right? Sometimes we see things that we're like, blah, blah, blah. Like, shit. You want me to step into what? You want me to claim the fact that I have this witchy gift? Are you kidding me? So it's beautiful though. And then to have the benevolent support on Saturday of that Jupiter Cazimi. So that's Jupiter opening doors, opportunities that just weren't there, like grace bombs falling out of the sky, but we have to attune to it. So in order to see them and to receive the grace, we've got to attune to it. Because otherwise, we often will miss it because we're thinking we got to work harder for it, or we think we don't deserve it yet, or we think, all the things. Again, those upper limits and glass ceilings, and this weekend is about blowing past them. This weekend's about blowing past them. We're running the ReWilding challenge this weekend. If you haven't signed up yet, it's totally free. There's 10,000. There's 10,000 of us going through this challenge this weekend. I'd love to share it with you. It's 6 hours of ReWilding. It's live. I'll be live every day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, on YouTube or Zoom, depending on which route you want to go. But it's totally free and it's open to all. So if you want to dive deeper into any of this stuff, it's there. Type challenge and we'll send you all the details and you can save your seat. There's replays available, so if you can't make it live, don't stress. Like, we got you. Okay, so let's talk a little more about this astrology. The Venus conjunct Uranus on Saturday. This can be feminine awakening. This can be waking up to deeper desires, to more passions in our lives, waking up to, like, if we think into, or if we feel into Venus, it's not a thinking archetypal energy. If we feel into the Venusian aspect of self, we think of like goddess of love and beauty. We think relationships, we think joy, we think pleasure. And it's like with Uranus there, it's like bringing us, showing us, revealing. This is revealing. It's very revealing this weekend. It's like revealing, here's what really lights you up. Here's what really touches your tender heart. Here's what really feels fulfilling to your feminine. Here's what would really feel fulfilling in relationship. Here's what would really feel fulfilling in love. This is a great question to ask yourself is, what must I do, create, call into my life that makes my heart sing? That allows me to give the love I've always wanted to give and receive the love I've always wanted to receive. So it's like letting our feminine speak to what it is that is valuable to her, right? Instead of just this always like over masculinized purpose and, you know, money driven culture and looking good on a piece of paper and competing with the neighbors over who's got the biggest house or whatever all that stuff is, right? It's like, this is what fills my heart. This is what's genuinely fulfilling to me. And then with purpose on Friday or on Sunday, right? Mars on the North Node, that's like genuine purpose. So this is the part where it's really going deeper and getting real because it's genuine purpose. This is what you came into this world to do. You were just built to do this. This is what you were made for. That's Mars on the North Node. It's really stunning. Great for revealing soul purposes like that. Great for revealing the deep feminine heart within ourselves. Ultimately, it's great for showing us what it is that's really going to, let's say it this way, what it is that's really going to turn us on. What it is that's really going to light us up. What is it's really going to ignite our passions. What is it's really going to open us to our gifts, the gifts that we haven't stepped into yet because we haven't said yes to the potentials yet, right? That's this weekend. Would love to see you in the challenge. If it sings to you, again, just type challenge below and I'll see you there. Have an amazing weekend. Have an absolutely amazing, stunning, beautiful, grace-filled, deep, truthful, revelatory weekend. So much love to you.